Closer.
All right, thank you, Nalina. We are going to check in with TMZ right now. It's dark and early there. It's about 5:40, and we have Dax, once again, a loyal winging it guy. Let's talk about Lindsay Lohan once again. What is up? She slammed into a truck?
Yeah, so on Friday afternoon, she was driving her Porsche in Malibu, and she claims, at the beginning, she claimed that this 18-wheeler cut her off. She slammed into the back of it. Her Porsche was totaled. Keep in mind, it's not actually even her Porsche. It's a rented Porsche. And then her story seemed to change up a little bit over the weekend that actually the brakes did not work on the Porsche because the truck driver was saying, I didn't swerve over. I was in that lane to begin with. And so she says, well, the brakes didn't work. And so I slammed into the back of this truck, and then after that is where it gets a little strange. The truck driver is claiming that Lindsay jumped into the back of an SUV, got out of her Porsche, jumped into an SUV, and at that point someone from her camp offered money to just make this whole thing go away, that they could go to the bank, get him money, and at that same time they pulled a pink duffel bag out of the Porsche, hurried up, put a bunch of clothes on it, put it into the car, and got it out of there, which he thought was very suspicious. Well, he said, look, I've already called 911. Cops are on their way because I thought you guys were trying to get out of this. Lindsay's claiming there was no funny business, that she did not try to pay him off, nothing like that. She was just trying to make sure that this wasn't going to be a media spectacle, which has really turned into.
Really?
But we do know that the driver has lawyered up already. He is now claiming that he is injured in the accident, even though at the beginning he said that he wasn't injured. So I see this turning into a whole nother mess for Lindsay Lohan.
Gosh, I wonder if that's going to affect her bail or her, the fact that she's out on right now.
Well, it shouldn't affect that. However, she does have this movie that she's filming right now, and she was headed up to film that day for the new Liz and Dick movie, and I know that she went to the hospital, got checked out, was released. She did cover up, like she was covered in bruises and scratches. They covered her up with makeup. She went to continue filming that day because she feels like this movie is really important to her, and she needs it right now.
Oh my goodness. All right, we are running out of time, but I just want to real quickly ask you, Lady Gaga, she's okay. Can you believe that? Did you see that video? Ouch.
I did. When she got hit in the head with a pole,
yeah.
She was performing, and it looks like one of the backup dancers had to remove a pole as part of the stage act. The pole fell down, hit Lady Gaga right in the head. She kept going. I mean, you hear her like kind of stumble on the words for a second, then she continued on, and then later she came out and said, "Look, I may have a concussion, but I'm going to finish the show in true Lady Gaga style."
The show must go on. All right, Dax, thanks so much for joining us. We'll talk to you next week about all that's happening in Hollywood. With that, we're going to go into our kitchen and see what Joe's cooking up with that pie.